Hi, I'm Nico Gordado, and this is my Celebrity Hotspot interview.
How did you get your start in the entertainment industry?
I started in the entertainment industry when I was about 2 years old. My mom got me a print agent, and I kept with it throughout the years. Started doing commercial work when I was about 10 years old. And then, when I was around 14, 15, I got a theatrical agent to start doing film and television work. And that's pretty much how I got into it. I guess I got to thank my mom for getting me into it at such a young age.
What was your first project?
My first ever project was a Target print ad when I was like 2 years old that I obviously don't remember. But my first professional job was a guest star role on Nickelodeon's Sam and Cat, which was a dream come true because I got to work with Dan Schneider, who basically created my childhood with shows like Zoe 101, Drake and Josh, all the Nickelodeon classics.
Who are your acting influences?
My acting influences, 100%, number one at the top of the list is Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. When I was a kid, the first movie that I ever got addicted to was The Mask. Constantly had that on rewind. The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Cable Guy. I used to watch Fire Marshal Bill on Living Color. All the Jim Carrey classics. And I wasn't the most intellectual kid, but I remember at a young age thinking this effect that he had on me through like a screen was something special, and I wanted to do that. In terms of like modern day, I have to say Jake Gyllenhaal is a big influence on me. I just think he brings a certain charisma to acting, and the roles that he plays are very complex in every role. So yeah, I definitely look up to him.
How did you land your role on The Goldbergs?
I landed my role on The Goldbergs, I think it was April of 2016. Yeah, April of 2016. I got an email from my agent. Said be at Sony Pictures tomorrow at 3 o'clock or whatever the time the appointment was. Went in. It was a pretty fast audition. Got out. About 2 days later, I heard back that I got a call back. Went in for the call back, and the rest is history. Booked it the next day, and then was filming that next week.
What character did you play?
On The Goldbergs, I play a character named Ruben Amaro Jr., who's the jock of the school. Ruben Amaro Jr., who's based off of a real person who was the general manager for the Philadelphia Phillies and is now the first base coach for, I believe, the Mets.
What was your favorite part about your character?
My favorite part about my character is that I guess I have a special connection to the real Ruben Amaro Jr. For those of you guys who don't know, my dad is a retired professional baseball player, and Ruben Amaro Jr. is a retired professional baseball player as well, and he actually has a hit off my dad in real life, and I thought that was really cool. It all came full circle. Not a lot of people can really say that they have a connection to their role like that, so I think that's super special.
What was a typical day like on set?
Typical day on set is getting there bright and early before the sun's up, get into your trailer. Usually they'll have your wardrobe for you right there. I usually get into it right away just so I can relax and not really worry and just chill until they call me in for makeup and hair. There's a couple episodes where I had just like a mound of hair, so that was like an hour in the makeup and hair trailer. But if it's short like it is now, quick 20-25 minutes, and then go back to my trailer, wait till everybody's ready, and then we'll go onto the sound stage, film. That set is super awesome. The cast, the crew, everybody's so welcoming and funny, and it's just a good time. There's no complaining about how early it is. There's never any complaining on how long the day is about to be. It's just they're super excited to be there, and it's a good energy to be around.
What was your favorite episode to film?
My favorite episode of The Goldbergs to film was the one that I just filmed in December, so I can't tell you about it yet. but that one should be coming out in a couple weeks, I think. But in terms of one that I can tell you about that's already aired, I probably liked Night to Remember the most. It was the prom episode of season 4. It was just funny. It was just a lot of basically Erica, or I asked Erica to prom, and there's this huge thing about her and Jeff wanting to go, but it doesn't work out. So it's just like this whole chaotic situation, which is really funny. And then at prom, we're dancing next to Jeff and his date, and I basically get ditched. But it's super cute. It's a cute moment for their characters. So, I don't know. It was just super fun. It was a week-long shoot, and it was a really fun episode to shoot.
What do you think makes it stand out from other family sitcoms?
I think that The Goldbergs stands out compared to other family sitcoms because, first of all, the chemistry between those characters in real life and on screen is just so natural. This family's been together for 5 years now, something close to that. They are like family, and you can see it on set and you can see it on camera. And I think that chemistry is half of the battle. And then on top of that, they're so talented that it just makes everything flow so easy, and it's a great episode. It's a great show to watch. I think what sets it apart is not only the actors too, but the writers, because they're so funny, and the alternatives that they have on set when they're shouting them out. The writers on there are hilarious, so they always have good jokes and ideas, and the environment of it. Their kids are in high school, the parents are parents. There's always something to write about. There's nothing. You have something to write about every single week, and so I don't think they're going to run out of ideas.
What can you tell us about your upcoming projects?
My upcoming projects. I have a few more episodes of The Goldbergs coming out. I also have an independent film called Almost Home, which I do not know the ETA of in terms of its arrival date. But it's basically about homeless kids and the trials and tribulations they go through in Los Angeles, California to survive and cope with life. And it's a very heavy film. But so that Almost Home, keep on the lookout for it. Directed by Eric Jensen and Jessica Blank. I have another movie called Axel, AXL, which I also do not know the ETA on its arrival yet either, but that's directed by Oliver Daly. That movie was so fun to film. It's basically about, I don't know, what is it? It's like kind of like Transformers meets, I can't think of a dog movie. Basically, there's a big robotic dog and all that good stuff. So you're just gonna have to wait to see. But it was such a blast to film both of those films.
How are they different from what you've previously worked on?
Oh shoot, Almost Home for sure was the heaviest thing I've ever worked on. So that was different. It's very dramatic, and it was very soul wrenching. Does that make sense? Yeah, soul, just like, because to prepare for the film, we would go to Venice and hang out with a bunch of the homeless people there and just get to really know them. And of course you see homeless people on the street and you feel for them, but kind of getting to see their normal life was just super humbling, and I was grateful to have that experience because it was eye-opening for sure. And so yeah, that was very different. Axel was probably different in the terms of, it was probably my longest shoot. I think we shot that for about 3.5 months, and it was also my first big role in a feature film. So that was different, and it was super fun, and just the cast was amazing. The cast, I'm been so grateful so far to work with such amazing casts on every project I've been a part of. No problems, no drama or anything like that. So Axel is super different in the terms of working with people sort of, I guess, my age all together, and we all just had a blast.
What are your goals for 2018?
My goals for 2018 just to go kick some ass and let God work his plan and hang out with family more and travel more. Actually, I need to get out and see the world and book more roles. Obviously, is a huge goal. So yeah.
What are your social media accounts?
My social media accounts. My Instagram is at Nico Guardado, NIKOGUARDADO. My Twitter account is at Nico_Guardado. That's it. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a good day.